Attention gamers. Previously on my return to hardcore WoW, I showed how the bloodline of the avatar continued in a troll rogue with the extra challenge of being self-found to shut up some turbo virgin sweats in my comments who live the life of a douche canoe. I learned the power of hitting it from the back while executing sopping wet gamer strats to touch enemy NPCs before others and thus outplay the fresh server launch experience. I remembered how insufferably painful this game is with its single-digit drop rates, and I hit level 10 when I was faced with the reality that an incident in my past had left me crippled in one of my arms and forever unable to dual wield like the other rogues in the world. I left the rogue trainer in surprisingly good spirits for someone who just learned he would be taking the concept of being right-handed to a whole new extreme, as I knew this meant my kill times would be longer than an Only Fangs guild meeting unless I got lucky with a drop from one of these flapping moaners. But after one particular homicide I heard a familiar sound.
Wait a minute!
But then 20 seconds later a goblin was like, "Hey, hope you aren't still riding that fake dopamine from seeing green letters, because I have a piece of shit white sword that's better." And while a normal rogue would just dual wield both, remember I can't even choke my own chicken with my left hand, so I was back to white weapons only. To make matters worse, I apparently didn't have the grip strength in my one good arm to hold swords, which meant I'd have to go into the laggy city to learn how. 2 Google searches later and an orc-themed game of Where's Waldo, and I discovered that way over here in bumfuck Kalamazoo there's a guy who has the audacity to say this.
Here to learn how to wield a new weapon or just to waste my time?
Before proceeding to tell me that actually I wasted my own time because he just specializes in getting fisted. I wasn't totally bummed because I heard that the leader of the bloodthirsty, war-hungry, primally dangerous horde was nearby, and as a horde newbie I was dying to hear his voice for the first time.
All members of the Horde are equal in my eyes, adventurer!
But speaking of having zero regard for my own time, I then rode a large boat being suspended by a propeller-powered balloon into a different time zone, where I then conquered one of the Horde's hardcore elements on my first try, and 30 minutes after looting my sword I could finally hold it. And little did I know I would be needing this sword against the grave danger ahead. Now for those of you who don't know, Skull Rock is the cave that claims the most low-level lives of any place in the game. The Deathlog add-on displays hot spots where the most people die, and you can see this place is glowing like Shaq's knee in a 2007 Icy Hot commercial, as thousands have perished here due to it being more congested than a Taylor Swift concert with hyper respawns at all times. Day in and day out naive morons enter the cave, and even if you play it right, you can pay the price of their mistakes, as you will think the mobs are chasing them only for them to hit you with the "psych bitch I'm slapping you now" combo, where now you are stuck fighting that moron's mobs too, not to mention the biggest threat of them all. Last year I did a piss poor job of showing how dangerous this man was by coming in here super over leveled, but just to give you perspective, this is how it goes when 4 random people at his own level try to fight him.
Oh wait, heal me, Bean!
Yo, healing. Do.
Oh.
Even when the king of hardcore glory himself tries to take this monstrosity on, he ends up sounding like me when my wife wants me to go out with her friends instead of playing WoW by myself all night.
No! Damn it! That's cringe.
So I wasn't going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, and if you ask me why, the short answer is I'm a League of Legends player on a one-armed self-found rogue, but the longer answer is that for every hour I play this game I have to stare at an outdated editing software for 10 hours, and when you have a sense of humor in 2024, YouTube sticks so many middle fingers up your ass, which means the only singles being shoved in my bra are from people using code RAVFRESH on Rested XP guides, the best leveling guides on the market. Using my link below, you could be faster than Amphi with these hardcore safe speed running arrow following guides, but also that I have to work a 9 to 5, so if you see me in a streamer's chat during the day, I'm most likely in a public restroom at work having a severe sense of FOMO. Which also means I literally don't have time to die to Orc Guzu and his Voidwalker, because it would severely
waste my time.
And that's my essay on why I wasn't going to attempt this. I was actually only in here on an errand from Thrall, and that was to get one thing and one thing only. And then I would be leaving this hot spot and going straight to a different hot spot to gamble my life there. Introducing Fizzle Darkstorm, the second deadliest Durotarian, and while I initially thought I was safe with a whole bar mitzvah's worth of people here, the second they saw me they all cosplayed a German car manufacturer and said we're outie. I tried to pull the green chode before his imp spawned, attempting to use line of sight to my advantage only to be reminded of my own answer to Soda's WoW quiz last year.
What is LOS? LOS is merely a myth in classic WoW. What? You stand behind a wall and that pillager still casts the last...
The little shit bolted me with shadows through the wall, plus his little fuckboy of fire joined the party, so I had no choice but to run. But Rab, the avatar conqueror of the hardcore elements son, wasn't about to wuss out of two risky stupid decisions in a row, so I cleared my way back in, knowing I would have to make my move as respawns would be coming any second. But I had a plan, which was to sleep the goblin.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Smurf of his domesticated Dobby. And do a spinning yoga crane kick anytime that green midget starts channeling. Slowly attack with my one arm, and then put him away with style. And the world rewards risk, as when I was telling my friend about how hard my heart was pounding from a fight that I literally didn't go under 80% health from, the next big albino lizard said I could use his dead red ballsack as some extra storage. But after learning to trust myself, it was now time to put my trust into others. Introducing the team starring Fat Ugly Cow from Mulgore Numero Uno. Then two more fat ugly cows from that same village of blood hoof buttholes, and finally one Giga Chad Voodoo Moan being played by none other than the Makgora champ, and I already knew who I was going to strategize with. It turns out Taurens are just playing this game on easy mode because of one thing.
War stomping!
Which led to reckless behavior like this.
Oh, it's a big pool. Holy hell, I'm excited for this.
I only trusted Snuts' calls, so before one boss when he said this,
and then just be careful for the Fire Nova.
I made sure I would not even be in the same zip code as that bitch.
We're good, we're good.
We are good.
And when you are hard carrying the entire group, I guess you just get rewarded.
Ooh! Oh, that's great, Strav.
I would be lying if I said that my contributions to the group were anything more than a never-ending chain of cringy one-liners about every piece of loot that dropped.
Damn all this intellect gear, because Blizzard knows we need it with a group of 3 Tauren.
Okay.
And after seeing how much bullshit a Tauren player can get away with doing, I knew I would have to find other ways to get them killed.
Bro, we got a nice little breakfast Sammy. Big 70, big talk.
And oh shit, this is not pull too many. Oh fuck. No! Is that Thorn we were gonna pull? Oh fuck. I'm not even risking this. I'm popping a fucking Swifty. I'm out.
Stay away from the voodoo.
It was now time for me to visit a town where many roads cross.
Welcome to the Crossroads, adventurer.
Turns out they are at war with some civilization of Amish pigs up north, and they wanted me to send them a message. I initially thought this was child's play, but I quickly learned that an innocent game of patty cake with one of them can quickly turn into a gangbang where I was blessed with too much height to escape. So I had to chug a Kool-Aid and learn to respect their power. But then I quickly learned how to deal with them. The water seekers are best edged to death as you wait.
Do not come.
And then you deprive them of finishing anything in their meaningless life.
I'm gonna come.
Rinse and repeat until they die of blue balls. The porcupines in the dresses are weak and deserve a death of shame. Then there are the hunters, which are near and dear to my heart. The best way to deal with them is to sleep the leader.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Hit a quick 07 for the hunter about to lose his pet as you shred his personal Howard. I wait for the patrol to not realize his incapacitated friend and then I approach. Knowing the second he wakes up I will demand he not look at me as I'm killing him. I head back to Mr. Thork and tell him I absolutely humiliated them, and he says that while I was embarrassing their kind they identified the tribe's leader.
One of the Quillboars in particular is leading the raids. Green Snarlsnout.
I would have to find his place of spawn where he thinks he's safe and troll Batman this shit. Kidding, spotted a chest spawn, hashtag what up bitches.
Not enough energy. It isn't not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
People were starting to recognize me on the streets for having taken down the one and only Kree Snarlsnout, but it turns out none of my triumphs were helping my people. There was a guild meeting in a few hours and the trolls were the lowest in the points. You see, the leader of the trolls, a moan by the name of S. Dingo, was meant to lead the tribe, but what he brought in enthusiasm, he lacked an attention span.
What's insane is they'll contact one of the moderators and they're like, I want an unban. And the moderator will go and look at the log because we do a shared like document system, so you can't cherry pick mods. Because cherry picking mods is like a super. Did you just freaking die, dude? I drowned.
After multiple deaths he costed the tribe points and I was stuck looking for ways to earn some back for my people. I gathered materials and crafted bombs for the war. Then I looted one last fat upgrade and made my way out to earn the points for the trolls, and with that it was time. The only thing is I prepared for a 1v1 only to learn that bitch of a witch brought a bunch of friends to the fight, and if she was gonna fight unfairly I knew what I would have to do.
On the earth root, there he is. Hey, Rav. Ravmon, can you hear me, Rav? Oh, we journeyed across the desert to see ya, brother. Wagwan.
This floating hooker needs to die, man.
We be needing the
Rav,
point.
brother, take this.
All you.
Take this, Rav.
It's all you while I tank. We be dancing on this hookah.
That's right, man. I be remembering this moment forever. For the trolls, man.
On lower, we for the trolls.
Like dick.
We still came in dead last, which means even though we were the most choreographed tribe at the meeting, we were the worst. The winning team got to nominate one dumbass to choose items for his race from a tribute chest, so the undead chose Dante's to be that dumbass and the fellow league player did well.
Item number 1, I want the gold sword.
Okay, you've chosen an insane fucking weapon.
But there were punishments for us coming in last, and the worst of them being that we would be sacrificing one of our own. Our old leader would be executed by his replacement, Vajan, queen of the V-tubing Yamans.
Everyone screaming, Taz Dingo!
And this event would serve as a message to all that membership in the troll people is a privilege, one not to be disrespected.